Okay. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Hello.
Fucking nightmare. This city getting here.
Oh, I thought you meant that video.
Well, that video, I mean, I sent you it a few days ago, but I knew you hadn't watched it because I knew if you'd have watched it, you'd have called me immediately and said, what is this? So, what was the guy saying?
LSD induced nightmare.
Ellen DeGeneres, no. LSD induced. She could have been on it, though.
Ellen D induced nightmare.
She could have been on it. It's kind of her speed.
I'm surprised she wasn't. So why don't you tell everybody what it is? Because I don't know.
I don't know what it is. It's just the best video. I don't know what it is. Sam sent it to me. It's the best video on the internet. It's like, I'll explain. I mean, you just watched it. You can try and explain.
It's a video of, it's one of these sort of,
Jessica's going to lose her mind when she sees it.
Celebrities virtue signaling videos about, I don't know what actually, if it even is for a charity or what.
Sure. But it's from like 10, 15 years ago.
And it's a bunch of celebrities superimposed on a beach. They're not actually on a beach.
And it's not even like a nice
green screen beach.
It's kind of like a northern gray beach. It's kind of like
maybe
today.
It's sort of like, because all of their names are like in Norwegian, I think, or something. So maybe it's sort of like what beaches are like up there.
Yeah, for sure.
I've never been to any beaches up in Scandinavia. Have you?
No, not really. But I'm from the north.
They must have beaches there.
Oh, they've got plenty of beaches.
Yeah.
But I'm from, north and northeast England I've been to.
Beaches.
Parents were there, actually.
Is that Cliffs of Dover's more south, right?
The northeast are beautiful, big, sandy beaches. You can go surfing there. It's kind of Tofino-esque. Yeah.
Where's Cliffs of Dover?
The Eric Johnson inspired cliff.
Is that it's kind of southwest? I'm guessing.
Well, no, it's southeast. I think. I think it's where when you come into England on the ferry, you see them, right? Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen them before?
Probably at some point.
It's emotional, actually. Sometimes for me,
it's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so they're superimposed on this beach, and it's "Let It Be." It's like a kind of a karaoke version of "Let It Be."
But it's hard to understand who's actually singing because Huey from Huey Lewis comes on and is doing McCartney.
This is the weirdest part.
Yeah,
and the whole thing's demented. It's all hundreds, it seems like, of celebrities from the 80s.
Well, we'll
and 90s.
go through the list of who we know was on it.
Anyway, and they're all, as they do, taking a line or a verse or whatever. But so weirdly, here's the weirdest part. Not too many actual singers in the video. First person they show is Huey Lewis of Huey Lewis and the News, who is a singer. And right away, it comes on, me, I'm like the Jack White with the Beatles brain.
Oh, yeah.
Right away, the opening line, when I find myself in times of trouble, it's the McCartney line from the Let It Be single. Like, it's the same recording. It's the Beatles.
You don't think he's got the ability to sort of shape-shift his voice?
Trust me. I know it. And weirdly, Huey Lewis is lip-syncing it, not singing. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, all the celebrities are going to lip-sync
Maybe it costs him more. Maybe it costs more to get him to actually record it. He'll lip-sync it for $50.
Oh, yeah, you want to pay for these pipes, you can. But So then, here's the interesting part. So then, it goes to the next person, who's Jason Alexander, or as you might know him as George from Friends.
Friends, eh?
I mean, Seinfeld. I'm confused.
From the McDonald's commercial.
Yeah, the one about the friends. Seinfeld.
Sure, yeah.
And then, weirdly, he sings along with the McCartney track. Just in unison.
Yeah. Oh, in unison.
In unison with the McCartney track.
Sounds pretty good.
So then I'm like, okay, this is getting kind of weird now. Like, because why didn't Huey Lewis sing?
Yeah.
And then the third person is Ricky Lake.
Yeah, she's good.
Talk show host.
Famous singer, though.
From the 90s. Oh, was she?
She can sing, yeah.
Okay. She sings all alone. No Paul.
So
I'm like, what's going on with Huey?
Yeah, I know. And then it's like, who's next? The girl from Melrose Place?
Yeah, she's in there.
Dolph Lundgren?
Dolph Lundgren's there. Carlton.
Bergerac.
Bel-Air.
Tonya Harding. Which is kind of interesting.
It's kind of a who's who of the 90s.
Yeah.
You've got
Columbo.
Bud from Married with Children. Peter Falk Columbo, but he doesn't sing. He just waves at someone on the beach.
Waving at someone on the beach. Yeah. This is really weird. It's kind of like the cast of Twin Peaks.
Yeah. Audrey's there. Laura.
Yeah. With missing some people. Let's work through it. There's some other people in it. Oh, that guy from Cheers. Norm.
Oh my God.
Norm from Cheers.
That's when it gets even weirder with the singing part.
Yeah.
Because Norm from Cheers...
It's not his voice.
George Wendt comes on and sounds like Luther Vandross or something. And I'm like, it's not him singing at all. And I don't really get...
Well, unless we never knew he had a. Maybe in those moments, these guys are like. Maybe same with Jason Alexander. He's like, "Fuck, I'm singing. Yes, I'm singing. People don't know me."
Well, I think it seems more like the actors are keen to show that they can sing.
Well, Jason Alexander does that McDonald's commercial, right, where he sings.
Really?
Yeah, it's like for a burger that doesn't exist anymore. It was kind of like you built it your own burger kind of thing, and it was it's pre-George. Yeah. Who else do we got on there? Carlton was on there from
Carlton.
Fresh Prince.
He sounded good. Oh, Theo from the Cosby Show.
Oh, was Theo on it?
Yeah,
right on.
He was like really belting it out
for sure.
They gave him like kind of a solo.
Oh, he got
moment.
to vamp.
Yeah, he was vamping.
Who was doing the guitar solos, or was that just off?
Yeah,
off the beach?
Air guitar. I don't know. I don't know who she was, but pretty much everybody's on it,
and it's 6 minutes long.
I was waiting for Alf to show up.
Yeah, sure.
Remember Alf?
Yeah, but we didn't get far enough in. We only got 3 minutes in before I thought, check it out. See what else shows up.
I think I got it's 6 minutes long. I don't think the original song's that long.
Just play the last bit. They're all on the beach together.
Ken Sharp. I don't know who that is. Lou Ferrigno. He's on here. They're all on the beach now. Berlin. Singer of Take My Breath Away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, and if anybody can find this video...
Well, we can post it.
We'll post it,
Oh, just tell them what it's called right now. Who's that?
That's Theo.
Theo.
Oh, there's Judd Nelson from The Breakfast Club.
Hell yeah.
They give Theo, I think they're kind of like, whoa. I think the directors are sort of like...
Give him another couple of
they're like, hey, like, we can't afford any of these actual singers singing, but you basically got the exact
you got it covered. You can do it.
Talent. I like the parts where they put the people who clearly aren't in the same room together, like facing each other on the beach.
It's quite poorly CGI'd.
Yeah,
they obviously didn't. They probably spent all their money on the cast.
It's from the 90s or something, right?
What's it called, the name of it?
Stop asking because I can't pronounce it.
Well, just spell it.
It's Let It Be.
Just spell the words.
It's Gilm Tider.
Spell it.
Gylnetider. I think it's a Norwegian
kind of a Norse thing.
TV star. Because here's some of the comments.
Yeah,
which I enjoyed. This makes my heart sing. What a wonderful lineup.
Interesting.
My sincere thank you to those who took part in this. Yeah. I fully support Gilm Tider's efforts to create a better world for our children.
That's kind of got a little bit of like, what's it called? Midsummer vibe to it.
Well, I mean...
yeah, they're pretty far up north there.
That is sensational. I nearly yelped when Bergerac popped up.
Yeah,
I really like the way the group sunglasses on and off session halfway through. Yeah, there's a lot of weird choreography.
Yeah.
This is my favorite. 5 years later, and this is still nuts. It is nuts.
It is nuts. It's
2
demented.
replies. Oh, people aren't going to be happy. Oh, no, here's a good one. 11 years later, still nuts.
It's nuts.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, so I think this is a bit of explanation. the 3 Norwegian guys from commercial Norwegian TV2 went. I think this is like a TV show, and this is like the season finale.
Okay.
This is what I'm gathering. They went after their memories. I think, be it ESL here. Yeah. They went into their memories, let's say, to find the stars from the late 80s and 90s on the show. This is the final showdown.
These people who were all on the show? Is it like a chat show, maybe?
I think maybe they were all on the show.
It's kind of like the end of Seinfeld.
I could see it being like a kind of a chat show finale. Like
maybe.
Due to the popularity of the first run of this documentary some 3 years ago, they now did this follow-up. Okay. Oh, so it must be a documentary where they went and like talked to all these people.
About the Beatles, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, what do the Beatles have to do with it?
I know.
Why is it Let It Be? Lots of fun and informative. Loved it.
Maybe it's like kind of, you know how like sometimes like people do like trial runs of stuff to see if it'll work. You know, it's like a focus group put this together, and it was like, then like, what's her name? Gal Gadot and stuff, kind of they're the next version of it.
Just winds up on the internet?
Yeah,
maybe this was like just like left on the cutting room floor.
Yeah, like it was her. She paid for it to be made to make sure it was a good idea to get everyone together to save the world.
When this came out, she wasn't even an
idea in her dad's mind.
No, she wasn't even running for those like Miss Universe contests.
Is she Miss Universe? Is that what she was famous for?
I think she was kind of a beauty queen.
Okay,
or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that right, Alex? No or yes?
No,
yeah, she was. Yeah. I think she was like in the running for.
She Israeli.
Yeah, she was definitely Miss Israel.
Miss Israel.
I know that for sure, but I think she also might have won like the whole thing, like for the whole world.
Yeah,
before she was an actor.
Yeah, and she's an actor now, right?
Big time.
Yeah, and a singer.
Well, yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, I'm not too sure. About her acting.
She's not tried to stop the war in Ukraine yet with a song by the Beatles.
Or like as Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that too.
Maybe
they should send all of those actors over there to sort it all
Avengers.
Out. They could send the Avengers over there. You know, I'm not very good with like the Marvel stuff. Universe.
They can all team up.
Yeah.
Weren't
the Beatles part of it at one point? Disney and stuff?
I think you're thinking of Lord of the Rings.
No, but it got more complicated than that at one point when we were really getting into it. When it was really demented, it was like they have.
Oh, we talked about. We talked about. At one point, I think we talked about Don Henley being like Thanos from the Avengers, and like he kind of ruined. The Eagles sort of. I mean, I can't remember this stuff. I mean, we've done Star Wars for the Beatles. We've done Lord of the Rings for the Beatles. We've done the Eagles as Avengers. I mean, what do you want? Like, we've done Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Tina Turner's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I got nothing left.
How's that non-alcoholic Beck's?
Non-alcoholic.
Yeah, I got this. See, what I'm doing now that I'm not drinking is just drinking loads of these yerba mate guayaki energy drinks, and then at night just taking like gummies.
Hard crashing.
Yeah.
Taking gummies.
Yeah, so I'm still up and down. It's just like I sleep better, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you know what we'll do next episode? We'll I'll go through all of our messages and stuff. We can see if anyone's been sending us anything, because we've been so deep into music and stuff.
I know.
We've both been working on stuff. What were you doing today?
I was actually just down at my studio, just doing some organizing.
You mean organizing the files?
Yeah, projects.
Okay. How do you feel about strip silence? Do you use strip silence?
I only ever used it when I was editing the podcast.
Okay. Yeah. Saves on CPU. So it might not be a bad thing for you to think about.
No, I know. Oh, really? Interesting. No,
it's also good for your brain because then you can see where the sections are easier, I find.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what song I heard when I was buying these Becks at the grocery store? It was Champagne Supernova.
That was on the... I heard that yesterday. Was it... Did you buy those today?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it yesterday on the radio.
And I was thinking that it's really bluesy.
It's pretty bluesy.
And I was thinking that Oasis are actually pretty bluesy when I think about it. And there's a side of 90s...
the Beatles bluesy? End of the day, mate. Are they bluesy?
No, I would say Oasis is bluesier than the Beatles.
Fucking blues is fucking real, mate.
Yeah.
Stooges
Like
are
the
bluesy.
solos, like Noel's solos are a lot bluesier than George's. Like,
well, I think he can only play 4 notes, right? He's very pentatonic based.
He's pentatonic. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like,
yeah. He's not like, when you called up earlier, why did I bring it up? 6 organs of admittance.
right. Yeah.
That was my vibe earlier.
You were saying that we couldn't do the pod at your studio because the band rehearsing.
Slint next door were going to play.
And,
yeah. No, last time I was there, they sounded more... You said, was it Sleep?
Sleep.
And I said, no, more like 6 organs of admittance.
Right.
But, and then I was kind of feeling myself.
And we were talking about bands from that time.
Just hipster bands from... Yeah, because we're going to have to get onto that at some point.
I'd like to talk about it. But, I mean, for me, the interesting thing is I don't know the names... Or I only know the names, but I don't know what any of them sound like.
And you said you wanted to do it. Yeah, or Tekra. Yeah.
Don't know.
Got any other ones beginning with A?
At the Drive-In?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Beginning
That's
with
pretty
A?
good, too.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Broadcast, you said for B.
Broadcast?
Yeah.
Beta band?
The beta band, 100% nice. Just do it. You're good at this if it's just...
I have to do it in alphabetical order, but I'm also...
Atlas Sound.
Atlas Sound. Yeah, that was good.
That's good. For B, though. La Bradford, that's more L, I guess.
That's L.
And they were kind of... I think they're like... Throbbing Gristle adjacent, but kind of lineage.
These names are out of control.
C, Cat Power.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Beach House, great band, but they were of the time. Calexico for going C,
Didn't Kanye just repost something about Beach House?
Did he?
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool.
Are they working?
Shout out to friend of the pod, James, out on the road.
Shout out to Ye, too, for being top artist on the internet for 4 days and posting. You get posted by, unless you're Pete Davidson, if Ye is posting about you, that's good news.
Yeah.
Oh, Bon Iver. There's a B for you.
Still big, right?
Yeah, but definitely.
Those ones are kind of, I'd have to.
Bonobo?
Bonobo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Bonobo.
Bonnie Prince Billy.
Big time. Very.
that was massive.
That's top shelf of that world.
Huge.
Of that world,
huge.
yeah.
Yeah, they were kind of like...
Beta Band's good, though.
Yeah, Beta Band. I actually was a fan.
Yeah, I can see you liking them.
Yeah.
No, I like I See a Darkness, Bonnie Prince Billy, nice record.
Yeah.
Cat Power. Calexico.
What about Chick?
That counts, I suppose.
It would be filed under C. The
really?
3 exclamation points.
That gets filed there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
It's pronounced Chick.
I like it.
Yeah.
D, Deerhoof.
What was
Deer
the band,
Hunter.
What was the band the jam band? Dead Meadow.
Dead Meadow, yeah, they're probably in there for sure, yeah.
Oh, they were in there.
Yeah, we're not Black Angels. There's got to be another B band.
Black Halos.
Black Halos. Yeah. The Black Halos, maybe. D, got Deerhoof, Deer Hunter.
Yeah. C, we the one you love was Clap Your Hands, Say Yeah.
Oh, big time. That's got to be in there. Okay. E. There was a band called Electrolux or Electrolane or something.
Electrolane.
Kind of kraut band.
Yeah.
All-girl kraut band.
I think we should do this next time. Pick this up next time. I want to put my brain to it a bit more. I still want to do it on the fly, but I'm not feeling my sharpest.
Faust for F, though.
Oh, Faust were like 70s, though.
Yeah, but they're still like,
I see.
It's like Wire. Like, they're in it.
I remember Everything But the Girl.
Yeah, they're okay. Sure.
What is this criteria for this?
Just hip.
Oh, okay.
Pitchforky.
Oh, pitchfork. Oh, okay.
I think it's pitchforky.
It doesn't have to be like
I don't think
early
it has
2000s.
to be. No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just
pitchforky.
It's things that were hip on Pitchfork in the early 2000s.
Right. Okay.
I think
makes
that's
sense.
to me. So yeah,
sense.
like Erasure on there. The Eurythmics might be.
No.
No,
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
Yeah, Faust for sure. Fleet Foxes.
Yeah, they're cool though. I think they're like, but yeah, they were in it.
Same as Cat Power. Like,
yeah,
it's the same vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friendly Fires.
Oh, what was the band? Fiery Furnaces.
Nice. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, they were.
That's that girl.
Yeah, Eleanor Friedberger.
Friedberger.
Also an F.
Yeah, also an F. Hot too.
Yeah.
And then she
Played
was
a show
in
with her,
another
Richards
band with Dan Bachner, wasn't she, or something? Isn't there another? Or is that Fire?
Of Wolf Parade?
They're definitely in it, but we're not at W yet.
What was the band that Wolf Parade, like a Wolf Parade side project, that had Dan Behar?
What, Behar?
Behar, Spencer
Krug?
Yeah, and Carrie from Frog Eyes.
I don't know, but Divine Fits.
Frog Eyes. Dude.
Divine Fits for D as well. But that's later. That's the guy from Spoon and Wolf Parade. I don't know.
I really want to know what this super group was. Carrie Mercer.
Nice.
Spencer, the guy who really sang like a pirate.
They were a pirate band.
But Spencer, he was like the pirate singer.
Decemberists as well, D.
Well, they're the ultimate pirate, speaking of pirates.
Well, and then like also weirdly Modest Mouse, because that's where Wolf Parade get it from, I think.
Yeah.
They get it from Brock.
Decemberists, I think, basically were like dressed as like...
Yeah, they fully just dressed as it. And I think they just heard Neutral Milk Hotel and were like, the internet hasn't fully made them massive anymore.
Yeah.
They're not big anymore.
Yeah.
So if we just do it, like if we get enough of it done before people notice, it won't be a problem. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like how there's always the Joy Division style band.
Like in every era?
Well, it's like every year. Well,
who is it now?
I don't know. It's like Actors from Vancouver are one. But like,
are they like that?
The Editors were one. Interpol were one.
They were that era. There were tons of Joy Division.
Yes,
like even like the National kind of were.
Yeah, when they started. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, in a band that was on right now when I was driving up here, that started as just a Radiohead cover band, Muse. Yeah. They were on, and it was so funny. Just it was on the radio. Songs like Some Kind of Madness, and it sounds like Magic by. It's kind of Magic by Queen. It's like some kind of madness inside, and it's like loads of harmonies like stacked up, and it was so funny. It was like on the radio just now, and it was like here's one fact about one song. It's like some sponsored by Subway or something on the radio. And the fact about that song was that the singer from Muse wrote it. Like, this is like his humble brag. Wrote it when his girlfriend, Kate Hudson, was on the way to Goldie Hawn, her mother's house. And they'd had a little bit of an argument. So all he had in their Manhattan loft was a drum machine and a mic, and he spent the day writing that song while she was at her mom's. It's like, and that's one fact brought to you by Subway about music.
Isn't it amazing how bands from that era, it was like you're still able to be like really serious.
Oh, earnest as fuck.
You can't do it
anymore.
anymore.
You can't.
You can't. You have to be able to make fun of yourself, and be like,
that guy.
You have to be like, I get it. Music's a joke.
Yeah, that guy.
You can't be like
from Muse, like dressed like a spider. Yeah, and like kind of crawled around on stage and stuff.
Yeah,
he was kind of from the Tom York.
There's a new band,
demented kind of poisoned guy. You know who I think, I meant to say the other day, might have started? We said it was Ian Curtis.
Who?
The guy that no one ever listens to, Jeff Buckley, as well.
But that's like 90s.
Yeah, but he's kind of like the other side of it, like because Ian Curtis is like not having a good time, but he can't sing. But then the first demented but person who can sing is maybe Jeff Buckley.
Isn't that kind of like? But isn't Jeff Buckley's lineage just more even kind of like the Nick Drake sort of like troubled troubadour?
Yeah, but he wails, doesn't he? He's kind of got a banshee energy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he belts it out, right?
Like Tom York.
I think he's kind of just like his dad, Tim Buckley.
Yeah.
He sings like that,
Does
too.
he?
I think
Isn't
a
he
bit.
just a folky?
Yeah, but he kind of has a...
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, no. Hey, you know who kind of else? Different, but speaking of the Spider stage style.
Oh, yeah, that classic.
Is the guy from Cage the Elephant.
Oh, yeah. He's good.
He's good, but that's not like the sort of tweaker lead singer.
No,
feel.
he's like Jagger.
Yeah, but he also climbs around.
Yeah, he does a lot of climbing.
But you could sort of even almost put Eddie Vedder in that category, the sort of spider man
style. No, I'm thinking the guy from Muse just looked like a spider.
Right.
His whole vibe was spiderly.
Well, you said he crawled around on stage.
Well, he kind of like, in an Exorcist style way, on videos.
I'd put Vedder for stage presence.
Yeah.
Big up high for me. I don't know. I'm not even a big Pearl Jam fan.
Right.
I don't listen to the records. Whenever I'm scrolling on the internet and I see like a video of them playing, I don't turn away.
You're like, okay, let's see what he's got.
I love it.
Yeah.
And those stage dives he used to do, like from like 50 feet up.
Yeah.
Rock and roll, dude.
Yeah. I'm more into his kind of Into the Wild soundtrack.
Yeah, you like the later. I love like when there's like interviews with Mike McCready or whatever from the band. It's like, every time Eddie would go up there, it's like we just thought this could be it. It's like every time he'd be like, "Fuck, man." It's like we just have to keep fucking rocking.
Have to keep playing.
It's like, what are you gonna do? Keep playing. Like
show must go on.
Yeah, exactly. Stone Gossard, just like every time Eddie go. I mean, he's fucking crazy, man. What we're supposed to do, you know what I mean? We just keep rocking.
Trying to keep up with
Sometimes I couldn't even watch. I'd turn my back, I'd look at Matt and just be like, and just like, and then I'd just hear that voice after he jumped. I'd know he was all right. It's like stuff like that,
So serious.
So intense. Some of them are fucking like 50 feet, dude. Lollapalooza and shit, like, just like, and the crowd just like cradles him.
Yeah.
Insane stuff.
Yeah, man.
Not a big fan of the tunes. Some of them.
Yeah, welcome to Impossible Way of Life, your sort of 90s, 2000s listing and grunge podcast.
Yeah.
If you like what you're hearing, subscribe to our Patreon, where we do more of this. In fact, our Patreon, for people who don't know it, is exclusively about the 90s and 2000s. Grunge onwards. So it's kind of like starts with Vedder, ends with I don't know where it would end. Like kind of late 2000s. I don't know what happened. Isn't it? Like that kind of lineage.
Well, we like to kind of follow where a lot of those people have ended up.
Yeah. 6 Feet Under, unfortunately, for most of them.
For the grunge artists.
Yeah, a lot of those guys.
A lot of the greats.
It's kind of like how hardcore guys get into country. That's the kind of natural progression.
Yeah.
Do
you think that it was because that a lot of it had to do with that if you were grunge, you weren't really allowed to embrace fame?
I think that
I mean, I'm obviously generalizing.
I think that there's often been a thing with selling out being within the kind of fuller spectrum of rock music being like a curse.
Yeah, I think
it's also. I think a lot of those bands, though, and I don't know much about it really, but I think a lot of those bands genuinely were living pretty hard.
Oh,
I think
certainly.
It's a heavy, dopey kind of scene.
It's just kind of, but it's also I'm not saying this actually means anything, but sometimes if you believe in something for so long, it kind of gets inside you, and a lot of it's like a dark. Kind of, lyrically, and what you're talking about is it's it's okay to be depressed and things are heavy and so I'm just saying for some of those people maybe it wasn't if you're Barry Gibb, It's like kind of like it. It's cool to.
You think the music
like
comes
dance,
from a place of pain,
joy? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The pain. Sometimes that pain kind of it can lead you down a dark path.
Sure, man. That's probably exactly what happened.
Because you see, Elliott Smith, a lot of pain in that music.
Yeah, but
he had a lot of pain, though.
He just had a lot of pain, I think. I don't know. I mean, I wanted to rank him.
Let's rank him right now.
Well, we're not
Elliott
him.
Smith.
Oh, do Elliott Smith?
Yeah, right now.
Why not? Okay, fuck. We don't want to do our top 20?
Okay, let's start with that.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Let's do our top 20 because it's been about 8 weeks.
And then we'll pick some.
Well, this is just us testing the method out.
Yeah. Okay, so we got... Have you written it all out?
I guess everyone listening, if you want to understand what the hell is going on here...
We'll post a picture.
You have to listen to last Sunday's episode when we actually went through all of the criteria here.
Yes.
So just buy it. Also, just become a patron anyway because we've got Johnny's got to go and play... I wanted to say actually, Johnny's going to play shows in England and New York, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know anything about the New York stuff, but you should go and see him there. But the England stuff, great poster design on all those posters. Are they all 3 of them, Alex?
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so good. I didn't know that. I really meant that. I think they all look amazing.
Thanks.
Very stylish.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, I'm playing some shows with one of your oldest friends.
Certainly.
Friend of the pod. Later youth.
Mm-hmm. Joe Doderidge. Shout out to Joe Doderidge.
Very excited to meet him.
Yeah, and you'll meet a load of my friends will show up, I'm sure. They got nothing
Next time we'll go
together.
Hear
all sorts of stories about me. Yeah. Well, I got to stay here, Someone's got to stay here and keep the home fires burning. But if you could become a patron and give us $5, it means that less for you to stress about, right? A couple of beers on the patrons, on the boys.
Sure.
Yeah.
I didn't think that's where you were going, but I appreciate that. Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Let me pull this up here. I got to be able to switch. So, yeah, score out of 100.
Yeah.
10 categories.
Yeah.
Mark out a 10 for each. Score out of 100.
Yeah.
And, subject to negotiation, because we're just starting the system out.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first name on our list is John Lennon.
We should probably... Alex, do you want to rank one of these people, and then we can do, we could see between the 3 of us? Okay.
Yeah, that's fair enough, yeah.
She just said, I'm leaving, if you didn't hear that.
She said she was leaving, but
and
it's funny as well because
exactly what she meant by that, honestly, because we've been doing a lot of ranking around here.
Yeah. And
she's got a bag packed by the door.
100%, it's pretty weird.
Can you?
It was only when you started mentioning
the suitcase?
Ranking. Okay, hangability for John Lennon.
John Lennon?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I've been through this, 6.
Because,
he's violent. He's a terrible drunk.
Yeah.
He's, a problem when he's stoned, to quote Chris Christopherson. And
a couple of beers and his hands around your neck.
And an egomaniac.
Yeah.
Paparazzi everywhere.
Yeah.
Good luck getting away with anything with him around.
What would be the perks of hanging out with him? That he's John Lennon?
That he's super famous. He's a Beatle. You're buddies with a Beatle.
Which gets you a pass.
Get you in anywhere.
Yeah.
See anything. Do anything.
Yeah.
Let's just
I think 6 is a fine score. I was going to say 7. But 6, 7. I don't know. Alex, 6 or 7?
John Lennon hangability out of 10.
Okay.
7. But she famously said, I don't know if you know this quote.
Yeah.
I said, imagine how funny it would be to hang out with John Lennon and Harry Nilsson.
Yeah.
After watching John tell all those jokes on Get Back.
Yeah.
And she said, I didn't say it. She said it. She said, I'd take the beating to hang out.
Exactly.
So that's why she's 7.
John Lennon, Paul Rodgers.
That's why she's... Well, we should have done Paul Rodgers first with Alex.
Yeah, okay, I think 7.
We'll do that next. She'll still be here.
7.
Unpack that suitcase. Baby, give me another chance, baby. Come on.
You don't want to start a lost weekend kind of energy with this guy just before he goes to England. He might never come home. Technique.
Technique. Lennon?
Yeah.
Very low.
I know.
3. Technique.
Technique being his
he doesn't have
ability to read music and clean and shit.
He can't even his singing voice is very raw.
Yeah.
4. I'm gonna go 4 on technique. 4
because he can play R&B pretty
he's
good.
got some technique to his singing. He can do things with that voice.
We need to do a few.
He can scream. He's got a good scream.
We need to do a few and then add them up and then see if we need to reassess how harsh we're being.
Yeah.
4 feels correct.
Yeah, I think so.
Stage presence.
Again, I have to think who's a 10, and then I have to adjust.
Right, that's what we're doing. So who's 10? Paul Rodgers?
Yeah.
Who else is 10? Ingvar Malmsteen. Or we're just doing singers.
I mean, Frank Sinatra, close, maybe a 9.
The guy who plays at the Marquee, does those, he's up there for me.
Sure.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, to make it make more sense, because the order's not quite correct. We got Hang's technique. Okay, what about natural ability?
John Lennon?
Yeah.
9.
Okay. And who's highest on natural ability?
He's up there.
Singing wise.
John Lennon? Natural ability, I mean, Smokey Robinson for me, or,
John, I think, would be up there somewhere.
John's up there, Sam Cooke.
Yeah, but you got to be careful because those guys probably have high technical too.
Oh, hell yeah. Both.
Because they're very...
But that's just 2 categories.
Yeah, I know.
Some people are going to be... We're talking about the greatest singers of all time here.
Yeah.
Some of them might be very high on both categories, Just in John's case, I've heard some of those outtakes and he needs to get a good vocal. He's not doing 20 takes.
He's not Daryl Hall.
No.
He's not one take Hall.
No. He's doing a few, The early years he was more solid. Then later his voice needed a little bit of warm up, I think.
Sex appeal.
Lennon?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6. He's sexy, especially the early days.
Who's 10 again? We said
sex appeal?
Yeah. Michael McDonald.
Yeah, I don't know. Marvin Gaye is pretty high when he's younger.
Yeah, he's pretty up there.
I can't remember who else is on our list.
I don't remember either. We've been doing this about 2 months since we wrote a list.
Stevie Nicks, she's high.
She was high, throttled on coke most of the time. Okay, sex appeal 6.
Alex, John Lennon sex appeal out of 10.
She's still here.
I'm waiting. I'd go 6.
Okay.
6, yeah.
6, yeah. Okay, great. That's great. Thank you.
What about Paul McCartney sex appeal?
6.
Only a 6?
Yes. You think you're Paul. That's why you're worried about that.
I'm just thought maybe
George is higher.
George would be higher?
George is an 8.
Okay.
Peak George, possibly a 9.
Huh.
Yeah. He's the pretty one in the band.
No, Alex would say Sam Cooke 10. Right?
Yeah, but he's not in the Beatles.
No, what?
Stage presence.
John?
Yeah.
Well, he's high. I'm gonna give him an 8.
Okay.
Presence?
Yeah. Just presence, I guess.
Yeah. That's not based on many moves or anything, but his presence
dynamic, isn't he?
Yeah, very.
You know.
Yeah, very.
Okay, this is going to be good for him, I think. Legacy.
Oh, 10.
See, if you get him on a card, that's where you're going.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Fashion.
7.
Okay. He changed his look a lot. I kind of appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know? And he has higher. Got to be higher. Think about it, how iconic the white suit is, the white stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be higher than 7. Because he's got an iconic look.
Again, who's 10? We're talking
Bowie.
Yeah. So Lennon's a 7.
Well, at least he has one iconic look. Most people, Paul doesn't have a look. John has the Imagine look is it's... I think that's, you'd say like, okay, you know who else is up there?
Kind of the white suit's just the cover Abbey Road, really. Imagine the video. He's kind of wearing like a vest. I think
the whole white, the whole kind of. Okay, so
Yeah.
I think okay, 7, sure.
I mean-
harsh. I think a bit harsher.
Yeah. Fashion, yeah.
Innovation.
I mean, 10.
He's in the Beatles.
Yeah. I think Beatles got to be 10 for innovation.
I think that like, I think if this was a card, you know, most people would kind of agree.
Yeah.
If it was a card from a card game, Impossible Way of Life card game.
Looks
Okay.
pretty good. Is that it?
No, it's 2 more. Versatility.
You know, he can do like kind of some good like
I don't think it's that high.
R&B stuff
It's
though.
pretty much
he can
that.
sing country a bit.
It's pretty much
pretty
just
low,
It's
though.
pretty low. 6, 5.
Versatility. Yeah.
He just has his
As
voice.
a singer too, we're talking. This is singing.
It's his,
This is not like instrument.
See, this is interesting. This is a thing because now we didn't really go through this category much at the end of the last Patreon episode. It should involve their ability. This is collaboration.
Yeah.
Maybe this is their other, like, yeah, he can also play several instruments.
Versatility.
Yeah, I think maybe.
No, I think it means a ability to adapt different styles. Because it's like, we'll do John as a guitarist too.
No, I think that this is to me needs to be a catch-all category for your ability to like be things other than just one thing.
Right.
So, you know, people like even Neil Young, like, you know, he can switch it up, be in CSNY, he's been in lots of different bands, crazy, he can do his country stuff.
Okay.
You know,
I like- you
but
had me with-
vocally he can't really switch it up.
I like how you said catch-all category.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So I think it's a little higher because he can
versatility.
7, I think. 6 or 7. 6
Because why? Because he can play piano a
sings
bit.
great harmonies.
Yeah.
He-
Yeah.
although he was kind of always just doing his own thing.
And someone else to sing the harmony with him.
True.
More.
Yeah.
Like, he can do harmonies pretty good.
Yeah, he does not. He's
a
not that
6.
versatile.
I think he's a 6. Can't play drum. He doesn't like play a lot of other stuff.
Who's a 10 here?
McCartney's an 8, probably. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So maybe 5.
Actually, McCartney might be like near
Higher.
a 10. He can
Except
do-
he can't really collaborate.
He can. Well, but that's not versatility. Collaboration.
Collaboration isn't in this
I know,
anymore.
but wait.
Hey,
that'll
listen.
be the expansion pack.
Okay. Okay, so what are you saying? 6?
6, yeah.
Longevity? Now longevity feels just like a weird category.
But remember, it's like it's
Yeah.
too bad.
Too bad.
Because he was cut down.
Well, he
in
did get
his
a lot
farm.
done, though.
No, but longevity's is your.
That's just about if you die.
If you die, unfortunately, but there's stuff on like this on like Marvel cards.
Yeah.
Where it's just like one. If it's like it'll be intelligence, but like it'll be some category just strength or something.
Yeah.
Like, and it'll be unfortunately they're a 1. Like it's
Yeah.
just
Oh, he's not a 1 for longevity, though. He released so much music in his life.
longevity. Yeah, he did make a lot of good solo records.
Yeah.
and keep up a good.
Look, he died on a high.
Yeah. So I mean that's kind of legacy. No, you're right. You're right. Because some people they do like one album.
But like,
Yeah.
what happens with like, for example, like George Harrison's longevity, or like McCartney's? Like, if we're in the Beatles world, like they're higher just because they lived longer.
No, I know what you mean. But yes,
Really?
yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
So it's just like if you didn't party.
Well, no. If you partied, I'll say this right now.
Yeah.
If you partied and you're still rocking and sounding good, extra points for
So
me.
Keith is
in
top.
He's number 1.
Okay.
He's number 1
in this category.
longevity.
Yeah. Keith's number 1.
Way up there.
Stones are up.
Way
Right.
up there.
Okay.
Yeah, way up there.
Okay.
Ability to get the job done against all odds.
Okay. So
But
5, 6.
Lennon, I'm giving you because of his 70s continued amazing output, I'll give him a 6 actually.
Yeah.
Because not that many people have that much good music, you know?
So, like, because in Legacy, I guess, where's discography come in?
Legacy.
Okay.
That's legacy.
Okay.
That's what you leave behind. But I know what you mean, longevity. Like he did have 20 solid years in the business. That's nothing to
in
shy
the biz.
That's nothing to golf at.
Let's see what he scored here out of 100 from pretty harsh. 73.
Seems a little low. But this is singing.
No,
Dude,
it's
yes,
okay.
it is.
This is just singing.
Singing.
Okay.
This is all. I'm only thinking about singing here, James. That's it.
Okay. So we're not
I'm
on the.
singing
This is just singers.
His singing was quality for 20 years up until Double Fantasy. I love his voice on that.
Okay.
This we got to do guitarists, drummers. This is not just artists, man.
Van Morrison's next.
Okay.
Hangs.
Oh man, I'm gonna say like a 2.
I mean, he looked like a good time in the last waltz, but these days.
But I've heard stories that he's
a really
real
bad
prick.
hang.
Yeah.
He only listens to his own music.
And that he doesn't like when anyone else gets drunk, just him. I've heard stuff
Really?
like that. That doesn't sound very
But
fun.
so you'd say if you're giving him a 2,
Yeah.
maybe it's just a 1 then, because John got a 4 for technique. And how's this? This is just his singing version. So, there's flaws in this now.
No.
For me.
Because, okay, here's the thing, is like, this is just for singers, though. So, like, certain people are, like, if we're talking about Ronnie James Dio.
Yeah.
They're only going to be on a singer card. So there you answer them, it's just for singing, but it's also, they want to be ranked in hangability, everything. Whereas someone like John Lennon may be on multiple cards.
Right.
He may have a guitarist card, and his score for hangability is the same.
Right.
But the other ones change.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do, but I think everyone should just have, like, this one card. And then you can, like, create a band with your cards.
Right. Okay. No, yeah, you're right about that. But then...
Because, like, then you'll have... I don't need duplicate John Lennon cards.
You're right about that. I don't know why I said that. But at the same time...
I know you're just trying to get more bang for buck out of this imaginary Shark Tank idea that we have.
So it should... Okay, so rather than having categories... Like singer, pack, guitar... It'll just say on the card what they do.
Yeah, in the bio.
It'll be John Lennon, singer.
Yeah, guitarist.
Singer/guitarist?
Songwriter.
But then how do you base a category like...
We made the categories so they work for everything. We went through this.
But then do you judge him on vocals or guitar?
You judge him on the complete package.
Complete package.
This is why
So what if someone technique
Yeah.
on guitar is really good, bad on voice?
I guess you judge him on what they're famous for.
Again,
So
he's famous for both.
yeah, but he's famous for both for sure. But like, he's more of a singer. Like
Singer.
Jagger, you wouldn't say you wouldn't take into consideration his guitar playing.
Okay, what about this? What would you say somebody like I don't know. Yeah, I guess I say. What about like someone like Mark Knopfler?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Because he's a guitarist.
Or
Maybe
John Fogerty.
Well, yeah, it's like Neil Young with Fogerty a bit.
What about Neil Young?
Neil Young is high on both.
High on both, but what am I judging him on when I'm saying technique?
God damn it. It's getting harder and harder.
I know. Like, I just want to know.
Yeah. Like Knopfler. Okay, so yeah, is he being judged?
I think we have.
Okay.
For certain people,
Fuck.
they have both or something on the card. So we have to decide as we rank.
Can also help us out if anyone has any ideas here.
Okay. In this case, with Van Morrison, we'll rank him as a singer.
100%.
So let's keep going.
And this is kind of the thing. It's like, we'll maybe Knopfler gets ranked as a guitarist.
Yeah, he might. You might have to choose.
But then that's tough on the people who are like double threats. like Neil Young.
But that will come in, like you say, in the catch-all category, versatility very high. Because they sing and play guitar.
Right, because that's where it gets made up. That's the points get made up there.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Van Morrison won for hangability.
Sure.
Technique.
Pretty
decent.
Pretty good. 7, I think.
Okay.
He can sing.
Anyone who sings like that has to have had some
he's
training.
got some technique.
Some serious training.
Yeah, he's
Royal
got
Conservatory style training.
Yep.
He's certainly comfortable on the second floor of Long and McQuaid.
I think just also like, technical, but also just like his technique is sound. He seems able to like hit the notes he goes for. Always.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, I feel like, Astral Weeks, great example.
Breathing. Like the where he's singing from. Exactly.
Astral Weeks, very much like off-the-cuff live record sounds. You know, what we need to do is delve into the live recordings for this.
Yeah, of course.
Bootlegs, live recordings.
I need footage. I need everything.
Yeah, we need to get a couple more screens in here.
Yeah.
It's already got a bit of a bunker kind of vibe, but we need a couple more screens. Stage presence, pretty high for Van.
He's good. I like a lot of those old. I think again
steals the show at the Last Waltz.
Again, if James Brown's a 10, Van's
7.
I'm gonna go 7.
So John Lennon's 8. How do you feel about that?
Stage presence.
Yeah.
I think presence-wise, John Lennon is higher.
Stage presence kind of becomes presence at some point, like the Led Zeppelin record.
Yeah,
just presence.
Yeah.
That's
interesting because I wonder if like now I'm starting to think that stage presence and like performance or something are kind of different.
Live ability.
But I think I'm just going to factor them both into the same.
Yeah. For now, it's a work in progress.
I've seen Van.
We're beta testing.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think John Lennon in those early years, better stage presence. Yeah.
Natural ability.
Oh, yeah. 8.
Less than John.
Really?
Yeah, John's 9.
No, less than John for sure.
Okay, sure.
For sure. I mean, these are all... What we need to do is, after this, start ranking some, like, people who aren't that good. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Like, we should do, like, Glenn Fry.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Natural ability, 5?
Well, you need for Glenn Fry, though, the category he needs is, like, business acumen.
Yeah.
Like...
Well, I mean, that is a good category.
And, like, kind of, like, bullying ability.
Business acumen would be a good category.
It would be, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that might come into his legacy, though, because...
Or, like, special... Everyone has some... There's, like, special...
Special ability,
Special ability.
Yeah.
Business acumen.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, exactly.
So everyone has that, but that doesn't get used in the power rankings. There's just a special ability. It's like a special move, like a Hadouken.
Yeah, be in his bio.
Because this could be like a fighting game, too.
It could
think about it.
Again, though, then you'd have to decide like which weapon they would. Like Knopfler, I guess, would have a guitar.
Yeah.
But like maybe, as you say, like a special move, he could kind of go like
sing like Dylan.
Yeah.
Like Dylan could come out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Or something.
Uh-huh.
And then John would be like Raiden, all white.
Yeah.
But then when you got like a certain like kind of fireball or something, like turbo, he went turbo, he turns into military John. Shaved head, military John. Like protest John.
Right.
And
then he just...
Or he switches and he can like tag team up with Nielsen. Yeah. Like that's a version of it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Then
he just gets him on as like kind of for some kind of special kind of finish him move.
Yeah, they just like dump a bunch.
Yeah, it's like up, down,
brandy.
left, right. They dump,
Brandy
set someone
and light a
alight.
fire.
Yeah. Nielsen
throw a cigarette at them.
Yeah.
Dump a bottle.
His special move is the throat grab. The Maypeng throat
John's.
grab.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
And then Nielsen dumps a bottle of brandy on his head. And,
yeah, exactly.
George would just be like, he like just like sits down cross-legged and like meditates,
and then
it
destroys
goes
the other
him.
guy. Yeah,
no, like you can't attack him.
And it also like it just like you can't attack him, but also it's like kind of like he could do like a Raiden style, like disappear and show up somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that
Paul
makes sense.
Paul just
Paul
pulls up like some farming tools and like starts like a shovel or something.
Yeah, he definitely has that makes sense.
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. What else could he do?
Pitchfork and kind of like he instantly grows a beard and like changes and then like he's got like farming like a spade and a thing.
Yeah, he probably doesn't really have like much. His personality is too secret, isn't it, Paul? To like know.
That's all I know is the farming thing.
Yeah,
that's it.
Vegetarianism, farming, and that's about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Van Morrison, sex appeal.
Oh, quite possibly a 0. I'm gonna say 1.
Okay, just I don't know what he looked like really in the early days. I know he's like a small.
He's not
leprechaun
unattractive.
Kinda guy.
I don't know. His clothing's terrible.
Yeah.
Wait for fashion, and then
Legacy.
Legacy. Wait, it's
7.
well,
6?
it's getting a bit. It's not going well.
He's not. There's
lately.
not that many good records.
Well, there's about 6 or 7.
Yeah, but not for like.
Yeah, I love the 70s period.
Yeah, but like after that, that's like 50 years ago.
Some of the Legacy.
Yeah,
And also all this whole no more lockdown stuff.
That's kinda,
even though Why Are You on Facebook's really good.
It's a good tune.
Yeah, I don't know. Legacy 7. He deserves a 7. All of these people, none of these people are going to be lower than 7 in Legacy.
Okay.
Come on, because
All right.
we're talking about some of the greats. Here.
Fashion.
2. 1.
Innovation.
Yeah.
Them.
I mean, yeah, Gloria, rock and roll staple, and
Yeah.
kind of like, you know,
Unique voice.
yeah,
like,
bringing some of that like
innovation.
like soul to like garage rock and stuff.
Kind of like with the Sonics and stuff. It's that it just started it a bit.
yeah, 7.
Okay. Versatility. No, like 1. He
He
can't.
plays saxophone.
Does he?
Yeah, and
guess,
he
like-
arranges
I guess,
all
like-
that music.
And also, like famous records. Different. He can switch it up.
He does jazz. He does like R&B,
Blues, jazz,
He's pretty
blues.
good. Again, a 7.
No,
I'd say.
not that high.
For versatility.
No, because he's only ever been a solo artist as well.
and he doesn't do a lot of. Okay.
Every song sounds kind of similar too.
Yeah.
5.
Versatility. 5?
Yeah.
Keeping in mind these people are all okay. Sure, 5's good. These people are all going to rank pretty high, like because they're the top 20.
Oh.
So I'm not looking for too many. I mean, fashion,
Longevity.
Fashion for Van Morrison is low because he's a horrible dresser.
What about longevity?
Longevity still going. Why Are You on Facebook?
Sounds the same.
Sounds great. Singing 8.
Maybe it's a 10.
He's fantastic. Yeah.
I don't know if he's allowed a 10.
9.
John only
Longevity.
had 2 10s.
9 for longevity.
I'm struggling with that category.
He's still going. I'm loving longevity. It's one of my favorite.
Is that one?
categories.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
as long as you're into it. Okay, let's see what Van got. Got a lot of 1s in here, unfortunately.
Why Are You on Facebook?
He scored 53. John Lennon got 73.
Right on.
Yeah. And once we start getting like really
Lot
low
of ones. What are the other ones he got? Hangability.
hangability, sex
too
appeal,
low.
and fashion.
It's too low. I think hangability and sex appeal should be like a 3. We're getting too extreme. Like 1 for sex appeal should be like, I don't know,
It's a bit mean, isn't
R.
it?
Kelly or something.
I don't know. He had a lot. He was
But
sexy. It's just after we found out what he did.
That's what I mean. But so now his sex appeal will be very low for women or men, right?
Technique 10. Legacy 10.
R. Kelly?
Yeah. You're going to up. So we're upping Van Morrison's hangability to 3.
Yeah, I'd have a beer with him. if
Okay,
he wanted
so
to.
57.
Yeah, I'd have a beer with him.
57. John Lennon 73.
Belfast Cowboy, dude. I'd have a pint if he'd have me.
Sure he would.
Yeah,
Okay, so he scores 57 and John Lennon gets 73.
sure.
Who's going to be it? Yeah, okay. I guess like
Rating it on singing, right? This is not people. This is not artists.
Okay.
Like, they are getting rated at... You have to pick what they're getting rated for, and that was singing.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just pick this up on the next episode.
Obviously, if you're talking to me...
Yeah.
Even though the Beatles are my favorite band...
Yeah.
Like, somebody like Smokey Robinson is going to be far higher than John Lennon.
I mean, no one's... It's going to be...
Depending on
I feel
category,
like the top person is going to be touching 90.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the closest.
Who's going to rate all across the board? Like, no. I mean, it'd have to be somebody pretty incredible.
Yeah.
In every
or
category.
someone who's a journeyman who can get 7s in everything, 7s and 8s.
That'd be good.
You know, that's like...
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sort of like if it was a hockey game. Like
McCartney's going to be like that.
Yeah.
It's going to add up as it should, and he's going to be close to John.
Longevity, still going. The voice has suffered, but anyway, this is fun. We'll pick it up next time.
Peace. See you on Sunday.
All right.